July 18th and 19th, Tuesday and Wednesday, the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Leo. The most loyal, loving participant in their family and the people they love. Now, don't you wrong a Cancer and don't you wrong a Leo, because they won't forget it. And if you are disloyal to someone they love, to their kid, forget it. So this is the part in all of us who's very protective. Cancers care about those they love and they save everything and they want to make their houses all warm and fuzzy and they don't want to go out. Moon and Leo's like, get up. Are you kidding? We are not staying in the house. Plus, there's 3 planets in Leo. So this is not a normal, if a baby were born, they would not be a normal Cancer because they have Mercury, Venus, and the moon in Leo. And that's going to eclipse the water. I just want to say that. Just because you're a Cancer, if you had 3 planets in Leo, you are more like a Leo. So there's that. And that's dramatic and loves their family and wants to stay home and wants to play with the people they love. Now, there's 4 planets in Earth. This has been going on for a long time. We have Uranus in Taurus, we have Jupiter in Taurus, we have Pluto in Capricorn, and we have Mars in Virgo. I mean, come on. This personality type with 3 planets in Leo and all that Earth, they get things done. They make handicrafts. They know how to cook. They are a chef. They are so concerned to get it right and do it with flair and put their signature on it. It's the part in all of us that has an ego. When you have this much Leo, the way you look, the way you do things, the way you perform music, the way you create your art is all about your identity. Now here's the good news, guys. After all is said and done, your ego, 3 planets in Leo, and your identity comes right back to your heart, to your soul, to your little Cancer self that says, can we turn off the ego for a minute? And this is what astrology is for. You study your chart. You study your ego. You're watching these videos because you want to know about what's it like to be Cancer Leo, have all that love. And then there's a separate spot called the observer, which is in my book, The Missing Element. You look back at yourself and you go, wow, I'm so identified to my creativity and how I operate. I don't know how to take a breath, to let it go, to stop being so dramatic. And once the observer's on for 3 planets in Leo, and you can say to your family members, sorry, got a little upset, that gives you the liberation to be the person who's awake inside the dream, which is why we're here. And guess whose birthday? July 18th, Nelson Mandela. This is one of my favorite heroes, 27 years in prison, never gave up, came out of prison, became a president in South Africa. And his whole thing was, I don't have regrets. I learned, said the Cancer, about my inner world. So all the drama in the world makes an invitation for us to stop. Let's do it right now. Stop your outer world. Put your attention on your little self, your Cancer, your vulnerable human self, and say to it, I love you just the way you are. You're doing a great job. And by the way, I see the sincerity of your heart. That's the right use of Leo with a little bit of Cancer. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you, happy birthday, Nelson. What a gift you were to our world. What an unbelievable example you showed us. How to stay inside, calm yourself down, come out after all of that brutality, and become a president and be so dignified. We should all be like Nelson. Happy birthday, Nelson. Astrology Answers wanted me to say that. And so did I. If you're like me, you're ready for more, and I have really good news. I'm teaching again, and I want to help you discover your significant planet or the planets that are really influencing your psychology, because you have a purpose and a contract that you agreed to before you arrived here on this planet. And the quickest path that I found for figuring out your purpose is through studying first the planets. When you figure out that significant planet, there goes the confusion, and suddenly you feel so much more comfortable being yourself. Click the link in the description to learn more about the planets, my very best friends.